Greetings everyone, it is I, Hell Gear. Welcome back to Smurfs Village. First things first, I've got a Smurf shop up. There are a couple items on sale in the Smurf shop. The link is in the description below. So, let's talk about what's been going on recently. There's an Olympics update. There's an Olympics update. So let's go to the Let's go to the new stuff. So we have an Olympics update. What's this? Smurfy pole vault. This is the sale stuff. Smurfit Game Smurf. Smurfit Game Smurf has pole vaulted into the village. Placing his hut unlocks exclusive Smurfit Games items such as Smurfit Games Archer and Ring Juggler. And let's just be honest, this is essentially Winter Smurf. It's just the Smurfs Village development team didn't know about Winter Smurf. You know, if you've seen the playthroughs that I've done of Smurfs Epic Run, you know this is Winter Smurf. So you can get Rings Juggler, track running, archery, high jumping, powerlifting. Is that Tuffy Smurf? Is that Tuffy Smurf getting in, rocking the green? And this is the wonder that's going on. So, to those of you who don't know, I can't believe I said that word again. I gotta build on that. Anyway, the Smurfs YouTube channel, in competition and honor of the Olympics, posted the Smurfit Games episode. So it's pretty interesting to see. Builds in 120 hours. Do I even have the space to put this thing? I do not. I have no space for this. I'm not ever going to have space for this. So, let's take the time. I have to stop saying that word so much. You know, if you say a particular word too many times in your recordings, it shows that you need to work on your vocabulary. You need to work on your diction. And a good example of this is when people go and a lot. And here I am having the same issue with the word so. There's Reporter Smurf. Give me this. Papa Alpaca. Oh, I didn't say that other word. On the mountain you go. I'll put you there. Oh, I forgot I was doing tasks here for the mountain update. What did Father Time say? He said he needs our help. Here, we got a letter to explain. Since Gargamel keeps trying to steal his hourglass, he suggested we build one right here in the village so we can keep an eye on it. In exchange, we can use it in emergencies when we need to jump ahead in time. Let's get to work. Didn't I put this down already? I did not. Well, before I put up that one, Smurfs of the Round Table, let's make this as an annex of the castle. There we go. I still can't believe you need rocks to place this cake, man. This is so bad. Well, you need rocks to place a cake. This is a this is a wonder. Uh, okay, it's a tower. We'll make this part of the castle. We'll place that there. All right. Now for that hourglass. Building first. That's one big hourglass we got started. Let's keep working on it. After miles of hiking, I finally found what must be the source of the Smurfs Mountain Village water supply. Wow! Even if I can't find their village, I can still dump this elixir into their water. Soon they'll be under my control. Shut up! I do not need more exercise. I'm parched. Let's have some water. Okay. You gotta drink that water, man. Stay hydrated. It's still hot outside. Gargamel. Gargamel. Must follow Gargamel. Hey, what's wrong with Gargamel? Gargamel. Where are you supposed to go? We're supposed to be working on the village. Gargamel. Gargamel. Must follow Gargamel. Great Smurfs. These Smurf zombies reek of stinky sorcerer. I think it's our water, Grandpa. Our water's been poisoned. We need to find a new water source while I concoct an antidote and keep them from leaving. Here. Andy, here are the plans to build a spring to tap a different source. That's too bad. We're going to go back to the main village. We can do some more of these replace the wonders in Smurf Mountain a little bit later on. We're on village time right now. Even though I can't place anything in this village because space and the lack thereof. Yep. The lack thereof when it comes to space. Oh. I'm not just doing these green peppers because they're 5 minutes long and they're fast, but I actually have to have harvested 200 of these, and I'm only like, what, halfway there? Look at the tasks. Yeah, 106 of 200, so I've got a little bit over half. It's like 52%. And I have to plant more. Therefore, see, there are those words that you can use instead of small vocabulary. Who was that was saying that? It was House of Champs, of all things. House of Champs was talking about that. Sometimes you have to elongate your speech. And let's just be real. It's not about elongating your speech, because that's not the thing. It's about expanding your vocabulary. You don't have to necessarily say a long word to get your point across, but you have to know how to say more words, more than just what you regularly say. And this was one of the things that, where's my train of thought going on this one? Oh, that's right. That's right. Diction. This is one of those things that historically African American people have to remember to work on. I'm not saying if you're black you have to work on your speech, because history denotes this. What I'm saying is it's always good to know more than just the regular words that you have. You know, the majority of people, they would like to keep their diction to words that are under 7 letters because it's easier to spell, even though most people can't spell simple words. You know, What's a good example of a simple word that people still have problems spelling? There are a couple of them. Huh. I think, what is one of those words? Hmm. Do 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 do. Ah, they'll come to me later. Anyway, I want to talk about some other things. And these other things are what's going to happen with Smurfs Village. Well, some of you already know that there's a Grove update coming up. And apparently we're going to have another dude come to the Grove. Which means I need to put a little bit more work on the Grove. I'll grab that, place that down. There we go. Let me see if I can expand the space in my Grove one more time. I do not have enough seeds. Okay. I have a good number of these things done, which means I can begin putting the huts back down. Wait. Go back to the Grove. Go back to the Grove. Are there any growing tasks that I need to complete while I'm here? Geraniums. Okay. Let me get those out of the way now. Geraniums, chrysanthemums, forget-me-nots. Oh, this is 5-minute builds. Okay, I don't need to do all that. Actually, let's do it. It's 5-minute builds. It's on the same level as green bell pepper, so I can do that. Alrighty, that's a round of geraniums. I'll just go straight back through the portal. Do some more. These aren't up yet. These aren't up yet. Let's talk about something else, like, it's diction related, like the Great American Spelling Bee. They have these contests, right, where there should be somebody planting this, and there is. They just have to get back over to the plot. They want you to spell these certain words. You want to give someone a challenge when it comes to spelling words. You give them the medical dictionary. That's what you do. You give them the medical dictionary. Let them spell one of these medical words. That's cancel. I cannot cancel that. All right, well, I guess I'm growing corn. It was not supposed to be corn. This was not supposed to be corn. You know what? Let's just grow it instantly with Smurf berries. There we go. Got a little bit of corn. Didn't want to burn through 3 Smurf berries, but hey, there's a little bit of yellow vegetable in their diet. We can always use a variety of foods to eat. All right, you're watering that. Let's go back over here. Sometimes they want you to spell words like onomatopoeia, right? Or oxymoron. Well, to give you that sort of thing, you know. And when you look at certain words, it's like, oh, I can spell this no problem, right? Nah, you give them a medical dictionary word and really watch the kids during the spelling bee, see if they can actually spell this stuff, right? You know, for a good example, you describe what it is, you define its disorder, and you're like, okay, spell pneumomediastinum. And they're like, wait, what? Pneumomediastinum. Could you define that, please? And then you tell them what the disorder pneumomediastinum is, and then you give them the use of it in a sentence, and then you figure out how they're going to spell pneumomediastinum. You know, most of them, they already know that, okay, pneumomediastinum is like pneumonia. You're going to go PNEU, you know, MO, and then you go mediastinum, right? And then you have, and this was a fun thing when it happened to me, because I was in college prep courses going through grade school, right? I had to spell triiodothyronine. And I'm like, ooh. And here's the thing, when you get hit with a medical word, especially one like triiodothyronine, it really puts the pressure on you. And when you look at it, it's like, okay, the first kid can't spell triiodothyronine, they're out, right? And we had a good one growing up. It's like, okay, you couldn't spell this. It's the last two people, me and this one other girl. She could spell words like a storm, right? She spelled hydrochloric right. But she came out, okay, spell triiodothyronine, and she got it wrong. And I'm thinking in my head, this is 9.5-year-old hell gear, thinking it's like, okay, triiodothyronine. I know. All right, you know this has to do with your neck, the thyroid gland. So I go triiodothyronine. TRIIODOTHYRONINE. Look at me spelling words during playthroughs of this, like Dasha used to do for Super Mario Run. How strange! I've never heard that story before. What are you talking about? I was the one in love. Both you and I are. Both of you are mistaken. It was me. My heart was broken. It makes me so sad. It wasn't you. It was me. Oh, this is Nat. Ooh. What was his voice like? I just saw Smurfling episodes. Crap. I forget. Papa Smurf, they've lost their Smurf. Why are they all suddenly so sad and angry? This makes me very suspicious. Forget me nots. Collect 30 stardust. Well, that just means I gotta go to Swoof Planet. But I'm not doing that. I'm farming. Farming vegetables. I think I'm just gonna let all these grow. We're not gonna plant any more tonight. Gonna wait for all of these to grow. Okay, now I'm remembering some of these words that are like simple words that people just they still have problems spelling, right? Like tortilla. Yeah, most people, they spell tortilla Tortia. I'm like, are you serious? And they're like, what? It's like, dude, that's wrong. What are you talking about? It's tortilla. Yeah, you spelled it wrong. What do you mean? It's spelled Tortia. No, that's torsia. Tortilla is Tortilla. Oh, that's not tortilla. That's tortilla, like gorilla. Yeah, well, it's tortilla, just like quesadilla. You know, you have to spell it with the L's. This green pepper loaf isn't half bad. Oh, this was one of Alchemist Smurf's tasks. Now that you don't have to be scared of green, now you don't have to be scared of green things. You're right, but I still wouldn't want to try my green potion just in case. Well, let's finish drinking up that. I guess that's it for Alchemist Smurf. Well, that completed his tree. Really? Or not? I have to harvest black currants. Okay. I'm almost done with the green peppers. About 20 something left by the time I'm done here. 25, 24? Okay. Well, I can finish. I can wait for these guys to finish up. You know, tortilla and judge, right? People still misplace judge. And it's like you have to put the D in there. Judge has a D in it. It's not Jug. It's Judge. You know, this is like first grade spelling. And when you have someone who can't spell judge properly, it just goes to show that they don't want to know how to properly spell words. And when you tell them sound it out, it's like, just spell it out for me. And it's sad in a way. It's like, didn't they teach you how to spell these words in school? And if they say no, you either you're thinking in your head, okay, you're just being an asshole on purpose. But if they really didn't teach you how to spell these words in school or how to sound out these syllables, you know, you really gotta hit up these schools because funding, not having funding for the kids to properly spell words is a terrible thing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, sub, and bell for more. But for now, I take my goose from the oven because I'm done. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Oh, and one more thing. I will be periodically updating the shop. So check back soon. More stuff in there to sell is to come.